God myself. All day, every day.
Alright, it's gonna be alright.
No problem, I got.
Fuck off all of my problems. Fuck off all of my sorrows. Fuck off to my haters who don't want me live to see tomorrow. Remember, life is a journey. When the streets to get now. Wait. Remember, life is a journey. But better to take the lead. Just take the lead and I'll follow. Police shot innocent and nothing come out of it. Fuck off all of my problems. Fuck off all of my sorrows. Fuck off to my haters who don't want me live to see tomorrow. Remember, life is a journey. The more the streets get narrow. But me better to take the lead. Just take the lead and I'll follow.
God me say.
God me say.
All day, every day.
All day, every day. Right.
No problem, I got.
A problem ago. Fuck off all of my problems. Fuck off all of my sorrows. Fuck off to my haters who don't want me live to see tomorrow. Remember, life is a journey. The more the streets get narrow. But be better to take the lead. Just take the lead and I'll follow. Still not problem. Shell pretty fast and nothing come out of it. That's my travel dream. That's my travel dream. The most take. Fuck off all of my problems. That's my travel dream. The most take. Fuck off all of my problems. Sorrow. To get narrow, but better to take the lead. Just take the lead and I'll follow. Fuck off all of my problems. Fuck off all of my sorrows. Fuck off to my haters who don't want me live to see tomorrow. Remember, life is a journey, yeah. And we better to take the lead. Just take the lead and I'll follow. Police shot innocent and nothing come out of it. That's why we travel the most take. So bad. Fuck off all of my problems. Fuck off all of my sorrows. Fuck off to my haters who don't want me live to see tomorrow. Remember, life is a journey. The more the streets get narrow. But better to take the lead. Just take the lead and I'll follow. Fuck off to my haters. Fuck off to my sorrows. sorrows. Fuck off to my haters who don't want me live to see tomorrow. Remember, life is a journey. What's the deal? What's the deal? Oh, what is the deal, people? Hope all are doing well. Having a blessed day, afternoon, or evening, whenever you are coming across this reading. You already know. If you watch me with a good heart and good intentions, you are blessed and protected. But if you are projecting ill will and malintentions, you are not protected. If you're siphoning my energy or anybody else's energy that's watching my reading, you will receive karma quick, fast, and in a hurry, because you reap what you sow. The vibe is so low. Don't do to others what you wouldn't want done to you or your family. Stop being a crusty, crappy, raggedy, and any ass miserable, bitter ass business. Go heal yourself. Collective, what's the deal? What's the deal? Motherfuckers are sitting there trying to violate me. Lord have mercy. What we got going on? Wow. So the energy that I'm getting right now from these cards, it says trying to keep you caged up like an animal, and they need to be caged. So there's somebody that's trying to keep you caged up like an animal. Sitting home. They're trying to have you sitting home caged up like an animal. Or somebody, we got total sitting home. He's meant to sitting home waiting for you. Just staring at these walls is all I do. I try my best. But you're never around. So somebody's never around. Somebody's sitting home waiting for somebody. Somebody is trying to keep you caged up like an animal. Sitting home waiting on somebody, and they're the ones that need to be caged. Somebody wants you sitting there waiting for somebody. Look, it says targeted by an organization. So you were targeted by some type of organization, collective. Okay? Because you're a part of a small surviving group, a leftover. This could be a small surviving group that's left over from this organization that's still targeting you. I'm getting there's still a small surviving group that's left over from this organization that was targeting you. It says tend not to your ghosts and they will come back hungry. So somebody was unable to... All right. Hold on. Let me read the rest of them. It says having visions of their darkest fear. It says the truth hurts, but it will set you free. Heal. They were comfortable, so they stood and settled for less. Being targeted or followed. So what I'm getting with this, the bird is chirping. I haven't heard the bird chirping in a little bit, maybe because I was playing the music, but that shit is going off right now. So somebody was trying to keep you caged up like a bird, basically, like the bird chirping. Like an animal. But they're the ones that need to be caged. They wanted you sitting home waiting. They wanted you depressed because that song, that sitting home waiting for you, staring at these walls is all I do. I try my best, but you're never around when I'm in the mood. I'm getting tired of your ways. You haven't come home or even called me in days. You haven't come home or even called me in days. Let's get the message from the song as we listen to it. Today is going to be a musical day. Today's Friday. I'm in a good mood. Oh, fuck. I forgot this phone just look. Never mind. Forget it. I was trying to, but I forgot that the other phone ran out of data. Anyway, everybody knows that song. So basically, somebody's sitting home waiting for somebody that's not coming back. Or sitting home waiting for someone that's not paying attention to them. Somebody's trying to keep you caged up like an animal, and they're the ones that need to be caged because they're the ones that's sitting home waiting on somebody. Somebody wants you in the same energy that they're in, at home waiting for somebody, depressed, down and out. And this is somebody that's a part of an organization, targeted by an organization, or small surviving group left over, being targeted and followed. So you're still being targeted and followed by a small surviving group that was already, all right, let me not confuse you. So you had an organization, you had some organization targeting you, right? You had a big organization targeting you. And I'm guessing from this message right here, some of these people in this organization are no longer targeting you. There's a small surviving group left over. I'm guessing, so people started dropping. I'm guessing people no longer, or whatever happened, that it says there's a small surviving group left over. So I'm guessing surviving group left over. Some people in this organization didn't survive. That's why there's a small surviving group still left over in this organization that's your target, that's you being followed and targeted by this organization. Or this small surviving group that's left over is being tail guided and followed. So take it as it resonates. There could be a small surviving group that's left over from this organization that's still tailgating and following you, or this leftover group that's left over from this organization, they're the ones that's being tailgated and followed. It's saying that they were comfortable where they were at, so they stood and settled for less. So these people stood and settled for less in this organization. They were comfortable in this organization. They were at, so they stood and settled for less. So these people stood and settled for less in this organization. They were comfortable in this organization. They were comfortable in this energy. Okay, basically when it comes to lying or the lies, hidden truth, because it says truth hurts, but it will set you free, go heal. So these people, this organization is based off of lies, hidden truth. They're false, a false organization. And now these people, this small surviving group that's left over, is having visions of their darkest fears. It says, tend not to your ghosts and they will come back hungry, because there's something that's coming back hungry for them. The ghost, they could have been messing with ghosts. It says, tend not to your ghosts and they will come back hungry. And now they're having visions of their darkest fear. That sounds like this small group is being haunted. Look, they believe they did nothing wrong. They delusional. So this group, they were comfortable in what they did. Look, they were all up in your business, wondering your next move. So they thinking that they're not doing it wrong, but they over here being nosy in your business. This is not even supposed to be in this deck. It says wealthy, because you're going to be wealthy, collective. That's not even supposed to be in this deck. Because you're going to be wealthy, collective. That's not even supposed to be in this deck. Now my deck is all messed up. Hold on one second. In your business, being nosy. It says, I can't stand the way she still loves you. Okay, so somebody could have been attacking you because somebody still loves you. They were trying to keep you in a cage. This has to do with defeat is not an option, justice served. This is not even supposed to be here neither. We got, I don't know how to say this word in code. Let's see. I'm just going to put the word on the screen. All right, I'm going to give you the word in code. You know when a kid takes a nap? You get it? When a kid takes a nap, somebody was trying to have you napping like a kid. You get it? This is what they were trying to do to you. This is what they were trying to do to you. I don't know how to do this speaking code thing. I don't know. So I don't know. Look, we got a music message, slave. Just a touch of love, music message. You get it? A nap, a kid taking a nap, slave, just a touch of love. Hint, hint. Put the clues together if you understand what the message is trying to tell you here. I'm trying my best to speak in code, but I think you are an adult. What the message is trying to tell you here? I'm trying my best to speak in code, but I think you are an adult and you know how this is flowing right now. Somebody was trying to enslave you, take you hostage. I'm going to just say that. Somebody was trying to take you hostage, grab you up. And they're trying to have, I'm a slave for you. And they were trying to have you in this Britney Spears moment. A spiritual hater that don't believe in God, don't believe in anything. This person is a spiritual hater. And they were trying to keep you caged up. Hello, ding, 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 ding. Trying to keep you caged up. Napping like a kid slave. Collective, this is what somebody was trying to do to you. Spiritually or physically, somebody was trying to do this to you. Trap you up. They were trying to trap you up. Keep you bounded. Like a bird in a cage. But, collective, you're a free bird. You are able to spread your wings. Somebody wanted to do this because they know that you're going to be wealthy. They know you're wealthy. They know you wealthy. Somebody could be, someone's preggo and don't want the baby. They feeling sick. So somebody could be pregnant, don't want the baby. They sitting home waiting for somebody. So they're trying to keep you caged up like an animal. And they're the ones that need to be caged because they're the ones that's sitting home depressed, waiting for somebody, and they're pregnant and they don't want to be pregnant and they're sick. And this is somebody that was part of an organization. Shadow healing is needed. This person needs some shadow healing. We got Archangel Haniel, spiritual development, but that shit came out in the reverse. So this person got no spiritual development. They're not healing and they need it. Look, shadow healing is needed because their spiritual development is in the reverse. They're not healing from something. It says your family has a lot to do with everything going on. So your family is also involved in this. Having resentment towards you and your soulmate twin flame. So somebody's mad because they don't have a twin flame connection and they're pregnant and they don't want this baby. It says you have survived the unsurvivable. They're resenting you. They're healed and this person cannot speak their truth. It says you learned your lesson, karma paid. Exactly. So you learned your lesson, you paid your karma, you healed, and this person is unable to heal. And now they want you caged like a bird, like dumb. It says wants a relationship with you. And they believe they did nothing wrong. They're delusional. And they believe they did nothing wrong. They're delusional. So somebody that you could have been in a relationship with, or somebody could have been in a relationship with, they're delusional. They think they did nothing wrong. They want a relationship with you, or they want a relationship with this person, whoever it is. Take the story as it resonates. It says someone will pass away alone and no one will be around. This has happened, or this has happened already. The card that came out, it says they believe you will give up the fight and cave in. They think you weak. And that confirmation belch. So somebody thinks that you were going to cave in and that you're weak, but you're not weak. And because somebody thinks that you're weak, collective, somebody is going to pass away alone. Weak, but you're not weak. And because somebody thinks that you're weak, collective, somebody is going to pass away alone because of it's sitting home waiting for you. Somebody's sitting home waiting for somebody and they're going to sit there. They might pass away alone. Watch somebody violate this video because they're watching. And now they're mad because this message came out. I bet you. So basically, these people are defeated because you're not, these people swear that you're going to cave in, but defeat is not an option for you, collective. There's nothing weak about you. Your justice is being served. Your spiritual hater is going through something that they might pass away because of it, for being a spiritual hater. It says they wishing death on you has been returned 100 times fold, like I said. Hiding who you are won't save you. Stand in your truth. So this collective, somebody's been hiding in their truth. Somebody's trying to hide who they are. They in the shadows hiding who they are, and they think they're going to be saved. And they out here wishing death on you, and that shit is being returned back. Yeah, wishing death on you, it has been returned. Someone will pass away and no one alone, and no one will be around. They wishing death on you. Look, anyway, this is very judgy and acts like this shit don't stink. This is somebody that's very judgy and they act like this shit don't stink. Somebody that's over here that's trying to wish death on you. How you out here? They mad because you were chosen for this collective. They hating on you. And they out here living a double life. They really contemplating making a move in your direction. But these spells is blocked and returned to sender. I was going to say spender. I was going to say return to spender instead of sender. Somebody spent money to send you spell work. And it's been returned to the spender, not the sender. So somebody paid money. They desperately seeking other ways to bring you down and destroy you. Confirmation. So collective, somebody probably just recently went to somebody to do spell work. They probably lied to this person. I heard it was a good lie. Just like that. I just heard it was a good lie. Just like that. So the lie was very believable. And somebody got somebody to do something. But because if somebody lied, because the lie was very convincible, instead of it going back, instead of it affecting this last person, I'm just saying this last person. I keep hearing this last person. Instead of it going to this last person that they went to, it's going to go back to the spender, not the sender. So whoever spent money to send you spell work, this last moon cycle that we just went through, is going to go back to the spender. 12:55 on the time. It's going back to Cali. I thought I grabbed these for a reason, so I thought it was the other one, so I grabbed these for a reason. Let me use them. Look, it says you're about to be in the spotlight, collective. People are watching you online. Okay? The government involved invasion of privacy, but it was in the reverse, so the government can no longer invade your privacy, or the government could be watching you. It says you have changed for the better and they hate that you're happy. It says they took your identity and stole your work. It says life insurance policy was put under your name. This happened while someone was on vacation. So somebody went on vacation and they put a life insurance policy in your name, or while you were on vacation, somebody put a life insurance policy on your name. They probably was trying to cause an accident while you were on vacation. Somebody's trying to block my throat. It says passed away, no longer here, or about to pass away. Second confirmation. Somebody's trying to block my throat. It says passed away, no longer here, or about to pass away. Second confirmation about somebody about to pass away, or somebody that's already passed away. It says they didn't know you were intuitive, psychic, or gifted. It says ceremony, tribute, celebration. Family that lives in the same building or area or community don't like you, unknown. It says family was involved. They live in your community. Collector, so you got some type of family member That's what they keep telling me in my energy. A jealous son or daughter. Somebody's jealous son or daughter that's related to you, a part of your family, some way, shape, or form. They hired a spiritual person to attack you. Confirmation that they hired a spiritual person to attack you. A Gemini male. A Gemini male could have hired somebody to attack you, or, yeah, they have many bad habits. Don't be too quick to judge another without knowing all the facts. He said, she said bullshit. Somebody judged you without knowing all the facts. This person is a person that goes to church. It says just because they go to church don't mean they're holy or blessed. Sinners hideout. This person lives in your area. They're an unknown family member to you. They're jealous of you. They're religious. It's a sacred union by God. You have a sacred union with God and they judged you because you don't look like you do. Never judge a book by its cover. I know that shit's been out here for a long time, right? That shit is, I've been out here for a long time. And then you telling me you a church person and you know people, everybody knows only God could judge. So how you a person of church and hypocrite? Don't that make you a hypocrite? That makes you a hypocrite. Because how you talk about how you a person of church, but yet everybody knows people of church all know if you a true Christian, spiritual Christian, let's put that way. If you a true Christian, you know that God don't like ugly and only God can judge. So how the fuck you a whole human being with blood coursing through your blood, don't got no type of powers, and you out here judging another person because of how the way they look or how they fucking praise the Most High? Bitch, mind your business. You praise the Most High how you prayed, and you allow somebody else to praise the Most High how they fucking feel. Like I was told by my mother, everybody has to have faith in something, and how they have that faith is how they have that faith, as long as they have that faith, as long as it's in the upright. So who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are any of those religious people to sit here and try to judge anybody for how they believe in the Most High? You're blasphemous. You should burn when you enter the church. But then again, it's a sinner's hideout. Then again, the fucking devil knows the Bible back and forth. The devil could preach to you the Bible back and forth. So give me a fucking break. Sitting there preaching words that the devil could sit there and preach right back to you. Like that's supposed to do something. Jealous and envious, a jealous son or daughter. What God are you praying to? Because the God, my God, is not a jealous God. Jealousy and envy is a sin. So if you out here judging another and you jealous and envious of another, then you are not praying to the God that you think you're praying to. You praying to the devil, bitch. Praying to the God that you think you're praying to. You praying to the devil, bitch. Oh, whatever the fuck his name is. Something with a Y. Whatever his name is. I came across a video too. Give me a break. Give me a fucking break. But yeah, y'all out here talk about you praise Jesus. Jesus. Like somebody was making fun of me. And they got recorded. Because I believe in God. Jesus. That's how they said it. Yeah, Jesus. Bitch, maybe you could use some. Y'all out here so confused. You need to re-educate yourself. Okay? Re-educate yourself on what God that you actually praise it to, because my God is not jealous, my God is not envious, and my God does not judge. I'm sorry. But my God is a vengeful God though, yes. My God will rain hell on your ass for touching those that you're not supposed to be touching, for causing harm and hurting people that you're not supposed to be hurting. Look, you shall perish. What I just said, shall perish. You think it's a game. It ain't a game. A karmic woman, a fraud. There's a fraud. A karmic woman is a fraud. In childhood energy, And now they're in the panic room. They need to step forward. I saw Trace or Tracy, karmic couple. A card fell on the floor, hold on. Old hags. So this could be a karmic woman. So this is an old hags, a bunch of old people, old ass people, karmic couple, karmic woman, or karmic woman in this relationship. Sitting home waiting for somebody. That's not a kid ran away. Their kid could have ran away. They have a kid, a karmic woman. Somebody's kid could have ran away. Somebody was all up in your business being nosy, trying to set you up. They were out here hacking you. Somebody trying to block my throat chakra. You watching me, troll? You mad? Yeah, you entrapped. Look, entrapment. You entrap, boo. Somebody you work with, collective. Doing binding rituals to you. But they don't got no magic. And it's over for them. They've been running too much lies to see their own downfall. They out here trying to read you, but they can't read you, collective, because you got angelic magic. And this person is, people are losing respect for this person. Ooh. Like I said, they sitting home alone. They're alone. This could be a cousin not related to you. Look, cousin not related, next door neighbor. So this is a next door neighbor cousin. The cousin, your next door neighbor's cousin. You can have a next door neighbor. Their cousin is not related. So not related to you. Their cousin. It says karmics trapped. They a bunch of snakes. Doing sex magic. Ew. A bunch of circus clowns. You know what's funny? There was a lot of drama in my yesterday when it came to my next door neighbor. So I don't know if this got to do with me or not. Look, because the lies are unfolding. I don't know. Maybe you could resonate with this, but I know I had some. There was mad ruckus. There was noise yesterday going on yesterday with my next door neighbor, fighting. So, yep. Yes, indeed. So, but here we go. So, I don't know if this is your energy, collective, or mine, but I know I resonate with this because it came out. So, we got a karmic woman, a karmic couple, old hags trying to set you up. You got family in your building involved, a jealous son or daughter, somebody that you don't know, an unknown family member, or a jealous son or daughter. An aunt not related. So, this is an aunt not related, cousin not related. It says, make peace with imperfection. These people need to make peace with imperfection because the lies are unfolding. So they need to make peace with the shit that's about to happen in their life. Wow, look. They took an oath. They took an oath. And these people were stubborn. They were pocket watching you, collective. Pocket watching a light worker. A father related. So a father related to this somebody, or your father, somebody's father. This could be the next door neighbor's father, a karmic woman's father, a karmic couple, one of these karmic couple father energy was watching you, or related to this aunt that's not related, cousin. So there's a father energy that's related to this aunt, this cousin energy that could be related to the next door neighbor. They bit the head that fed them, or could be related to this karmic woman. Or this karmic woman could be the next door neighbor. This karmic couple could be your next door neighbor. Or could be related to this karmic woman. Or this karmic woman could be the next door neighbor. This karmic couple could be your next door neighbor. They were ignorant. Somebody that has a strange smell. There's somebody that's next to me that has a strange smell. They put an excess amount of perfume on and it lingers. I haven't smelled it in a minute. But yeah, so somebody that lives next to me that puts a lot of perfume that smells. They leave a strange smell. They have a strange smell. Yeah, they got a lot of, they're getting boils and lesions and bumps on their body. This is restitution. This is your restitution, collective. Because this person will have was cocky energy. Bank accounts. They did this for some type of money. And now they're in a sticky situation. And they under judgment. Because there was a bunch of puppets. This wild witch is in the reverse. And they were racist. And what's funny is, as I talked about my next door neighbor, the next door neighbor that's right here, the one that got the dogs, that I'm still kind of about when it comes to her. She just walked out her door. I'm guessing they don't like constructive criticism. They going outside. I just saw mother not related. Yeah, they blaming me. Blames you. Going outside because they getting bad news. They were searching for information on you, collective. Accusing you. The accuser is always the accusee. These people who are naive. They're a bunch of drunks. And they no longer serve a purpose. A lot of family abuse. They did tax fraud. And now they on borrowed time. Because they going to prison. This karmic family. Wow, look. In your home community. There was meetings being held. But you're having a comeback. Everybody loves a comeback. And these people are peeping toms. And their mind is blown. They're watching you. Pure entertainment, collective. These people have no lives. And they're tangled up in a situation. You could be in this Cinderella energy. Yeah, they was playing with your devices. Interfering. Causing interference. And now there's fights happening, collective. Yeah, they try to get you fired. These people are toxic. They were saying that you were toxic. And these people lost all their power. They were doing necromancy. But you're undefeated, collective. They were trying to make you look bad in the public. These people did not come correct in your energy. And the past is catching up to them in an online community. Another one bites the dust. They being defeated. Yeah, they've been backed into a corner. In this present moment, they all backed into a corner. And this mother, look, it came out, mother not related, that try to sabotage you. They better saddle up. It's about to get bumpy. This friend is going to need medical assistance because they could not cut you off. Snip, snip, cut, cut. They couldn't cut you off. This one-trick pony ran out of tricks and shit got out of control. And whatever they did was unforgettable. Their cruel intentions. They were devoted to doing this. And now they cannot think straight. Because the dark don't want anything to do with them no more. They had no goals. Gang stalking you. A bunch of idiots with their unwanted opinion. Tried to contain your gifts. And they were intimidated by your supernaturalness. Yeah, this know-it-all energy. You a Cinderella Shrek energy. So you're not a conventional spiritualist. You're not a traditional spiritualist. You don't look, hey, you don't look like you're traditional. You don't do traditional. You don't do things like everybody else. You don't follow trends. You're different. Just like Princess Fiona. Princess Fiona was a princess that a witch put a spell on her to make her look like an ogre so nobody knew that she was a princess. This is what they did to the collective. This is what they did to me. Dead ass. I'm going to show you dead ass. Before I started this, and I'm going to show you because I'm showing you. Before I started this, any of these spiritual shit, I had teeth in I had my front teeth. I had everything. Now my teeth, my teeth is mad yellow. My teeth weren't this yellow. My teeth are mad yellow. I'm missing a teeth. I got a motherfucking, you see that right there? That fucking pimple bump. There was a bump there, a pimple there. Now I'm gonna have a scar. So they out here trying. They doing spell work, beauty magic, because they don't like my beauty because I'm the bomb, and I'm still the bomb with a missing tooth. And a fucking little pimple on my nose. I ain't never get a pimple on my nose there ever in my fucking life. Never, ever, ever. That's how I know it's spell work. So they try to make me look all crazy. So that I don't look like a motherfucking a spiritualist. What a spiritualist is supposed to look like. What the fuck you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand. These people got misconstrued with how something is supposed to look. Sweetheart, I'm going to be all natural. In my element, not ashamed of anything because I'm still the bomb. And spirituality is not about fucking kumbaya and motherfucking looks. It's not about looking good on camera. It's not about fucking showing sex up. No offense, even though it's good to look good on camera sometimes, because I'm not knocking anybody, because there's some pretty ass bitches out there that y'all be looking, pretty ass spiritualists out there. It's good to look good on camera sometimes, because I'm not knocking anybody, because there's some pretty ass bitches out there that y'all be looking, pretty ass spiritualists out there that are some real ones, and I know they don't do it for the looks. They just want to look good because they want to look good. But you got other ones that because they think sex sells, they try to sell themselves as they do this spirituality. I'm not on here to sell myself. Spirituality is not about sex. So I'm not going to sell myself to get views, to get more likes, to monetize my channel. I'm not going to flash. We're not doing that. You're going to get me at my raw, authentic self. And if you vibe, we vibe. If you don't, then you're not a part of my tribe. If you got something to say and you out here talking shit about the next bitch, passing judgment on the next person, then you not a queen at all. You ain't no goddess. You ain't no queen. You ain't there. Nothing divine about you. If you online, offline or online, talking and judging the next person, talking shit about anybody, period, there ain't nothing divine about you. There ain't nothing godly or godlike or goddess or God about you. You're just a racist and you're ignorant. That's all you are. And then you out here doing sex magic. So, karmic woman, aunt, father, and next door neighbor. We're going to keep this out, because we're going to tap more into that. But collective, it's over for these people, or maybe I don't need to tap no more into that, because basically it's over for these people. The people that hire a spiritual person to attack you, somebody's jealous son or daughter, or somebody, a family that put a life insurance policy on you and they took your identity. They was having ceremonies and celebrations. They was out here having ceremonies and celebrations. A family that lives in the same building. It says family that lives in the same building. It don't have to be your family. It just says a family that lives in the same building or area community don't like you unknown. It could be your family or just a family. We're going to get specific. It says watch. Hold on. Ay. Let's put these cards to the side and not put them back. I'm not going to put them back in the pile because these are the messages that came out. So we're going to put them on to the side. Right? Wow, look. I pick up the deck and it says upstairs neighbor. Somebody aging rapidly in my lane. A swampy smell. Again. Messy energy. Doing jar spells. They try to summon something and it's in the reverse. God is about to have no mercy on these monsters because they were jealous and envious of you. But you're protected. You're connected to the earth. That was there. So somebody was wishing death on you and now they're going to pass away. These spells is blocked. So now, I'm not even going to pull up no more. I'm just going to end it there. I was going to tap more into this. But it's literally saying that you got people in your area. Your family has a lot. Your family has a lot to do with everything going on. So your family very judgy and don't act like, so your family has a lot to do with what's going on. They were very judgy and acting like their shit don't stink. Okay. Then it says family that lives in the same building or area or community. So your family has a lot to do with this. You have family that lives in the same building and the same community as you, unknown. So like I said, you can have family unknown to you that lives in the same building. So you have family that's related to you that you don't even know that they're related to you. That was judging you. They're racist. They were part of a community organization. And they were desperately seeking other ways to bring you down. Or this could also be talking about there's a family that lives in your building or in the same community as you that don't like you. And then you got next door neighbor, aunt, not related, cousin, not related, father related. Take it as it resonates. And they hired a spiritual person or hitman to attack you. This jealous and envious daughter. They put a life insurance policy under your name. This is a spiritual hater. They put a life insurance policy under your name. This is a spiritual hater that didn't know that you were intuitive. And now you're in the spotlight and people are watching you. This person took your identity. And now the government is involved because you're in the spotlight and people are watching you online. So collective, I'm not going to pull no more. I'm not pulling no more. I'm going to end it there. These people judged you because of your spirituality, more or less. Being a spiritual hater. And now they're about to feel the wrath because they were sitting there doing spell work to you. They hired a spiritual person to attack you. So they called spiritual warfare with you because they judged you in the wrong way. And they were jealous of you. They judged you and they were jealous. The devil is up to no good. But don't give up. Don't fear. Don't be scared. Yeah, they're using the Book of Shadows. They're wishing death on you, but it has been returned. They drowning in debt now. They don't got no money. They drowning in debt now because of it. Trying to spread... They praying to God. Now they praying to God. God ain't hearing you. If you like that toxic shit that's saying it, deuces, this is what God said. You praying to God now, but God said you like that toxic shit, right? So stay in that shit. God is saying deuces. God is saying I'm not listening to you. Because you don't really mean it. Due to the ambition, they unintentionally made too many mistakes. Yeah. You were ambitious in taking somebody down. For big money, you did this for money. There. Because you're going to be the first billionaire. Because you're going to be the first billionaire. And now they're nervous. This is supposed to be here. It says, feels that they must destroy you both and completely annihilate you. That's what it says. They trying to gather people to ambush you when you're alone. That's what they're trying to do. It says a group is dismantled by federal authorities. So this organization is being dismantled by the government. It says, area full of sex offender, abusers, convicts. I live in an area that's full of sex offenders. Because I looked. I was like, let me see. Yeah. And this area is full of sex offenders. And I don't know why. Because this is between two schools. This is a school district where I live in. It's literally a school district. There's one school, there's another school down the block, and another school on the other block, and these is kids, little kids, between, I'm going to say elementary, not even going to say preschool, but kindergarten, first grade, second grade, third grade, fourth grade, junior high school. There should be no sex offenders that's able to live in this area, especially if you are a pedophile. Yeah, it says they attack every new birth in your family with spell work. Look, but it's been returned 100,000 times fold. So whatever they do, it gets sent back. Watch the company you keep, because everybody's not genuine. They fake as fuck. People were disloyal and no honor. They ended up getting screwed or killed in the process. So people end up passing away in the process of getting attacked. They got screwed out of this deal. People passed away. Somebody was disloyal and had no honor, and people ended up getting screwed or killed in the process. People end up passing away in this process. 101 confessions. Someone is spilling the beans. Someone is spilling the beans, collective. Because you the new kid on the block and you got the right stuff. You got that right stuff, baby. The right stuff. Oh my God. Who was a fan of New Kids on the... Who was a fan? People can't deny your truth. You speak true facts, collective. People can't deny you because they know you speak in true facts. This person is a fraud. They were trying to bring drama your way, and now they have drama. Somebody's trying to block my throat, but all you making that shit tickle. You gonna make me motherfucking giggle. You're mad. 1, 2, 3 is 123 at a time because of the countdown. Collective being upgraded. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5. We're gonna rock tonight. I said rocking and a rolling. I think that's 2 different songs, but I always do that. If only you knew how much I truly love you. I think that's 2 different songs, but I always do that. If only you knew how much I truly love you and everything with you, collective. Now for some reason I hear the Shrek song, Now I'm All Alone. My troubles are all gone. And then, whatever, however the song goes. But you gotta have friends. Donkey, shut up. Somebody's being shut up. Yeah, collective. Anyway, forget to these people. They ain't shit. They ain't never gonna amount to shit. They will never be shit. So they're not used to their plans not working out. They're confused because you clip those claws and you spread your wings because you realize that you're capable of amazing things. So you realize that you're capable of amazing things. You stop being karmic, collective. Everything that's happening is presently happening now. Somebody's trying to pop up unannounced. They want to swing by, not invited, not welcome, uninvited guests, confirmation. Somebody's contemplating on swinging through. Let me tell you something. If you're watching me, I don't think it's in your best interest to come to me, baby. Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to yourself. You will get into a bad accident. Capricorn male. That fell too. A Capricorn male that has a life insurance policy on you. A jealous, envious daughter. You won't make it. Let's just put it this way. God will not allow you to make it to me. He won't allow you near me. Wounded warrior. He won't allow you he won't allow you. There, you have a bad habits. He won't allow you. That's why you got bad habits. He's not going to allow you to come next to me, next to anybody. This business deal went sour. Relationship breakup, fights happening. A business deal went sour, and now there's fights happening. There's a lot of going. There's a lot of walking. There's a lot of scattering around. Me doing this reading upstairs. Anyway, collective. These people are up the shit's creek without a paddle. They drowning because of their stupid, They pretending to be you on other social media platforms. Took your identity. Pretending to be you. Trying to make you look bad in the public. Because you are the GOAT and they mad as fuck. That's why. They trying to make you look bad in public because you are the GOAT. You are the first billionaire in your family. You are that wounded warrior. You are that spiritual OG. They mad. They want to be like you. They're mad that you're connected to animals. They were trying to sabotage you. This mother that's not related to you. They made a bad investment. They were trying to sabotage you. This mother that's not related to you. They made a bad investment. Trying to sabotage you. I just saw something. I just saw a card flipped in the wrong way. Now I want to see what the message was. Anyway, whatever. I saw a card in the wrong way and I was trying to see what the message was, but somebody's nervous. Now I'm talking about my energy. Either my bad investment, second opinion. Somebody's getting a second opinion. I just felt somebody's nervousness. The signs can no longer be ignored. Yeah. You can't read me, collective. They trying to read you. Collective. They trying to read the collective. See, gang stalking. I knew I see a card flipped over. They gang stalking you. Gang stalking and childhood energy. They trying to read you. They don't like that you're at peace, collective. They in childhood energy and they don't like that you're at peace. But I just felt somebody's nervousness. They ignorant. They tried to cause you delays. Yeah, look, policy, insurance, fraud. But you're protected. Somebody thought they had the master key to break in. They don't. Wild witch. You about to reap what you sow. Yeah, somebody snitched on your ass. And the spirit is walking amongst you. Amongst us. You being haunted. Because the lies is unfolding. So somebody's being haunted because the lies is unfolding. And your protection. Archangel protection. You're protected. A coven. A coven that don't like, yeah, these karmics is trapped. They curse their contract. These karmics is trapped. They curse their contract. It's over. It's a wrap. Hey! That's the wrap of the day. They try to make you a third-degree victim. In the shadows, they're about to get raided. Somebody has health issues in the shadow. Look, the devil is sick for being a prick, playing dumbass tricks. And you're getting liberated. You're getting a liberated, collective, from this fake-ass religion list that's in childlike behavior. And they running out of money from doing alchemy. And they live in your vicinity. So more confirmation that this is somebody that lives in your vicinity, in the shadows, trying to make you a victim, and this person is gonna get raided. I'm guessing they have a swampy smell. This is the only way. Messy energy. They ain't messy energy. This is the only way I'm gonna know who it is. They were trying to summon something. Is when a raid happens. If I'm still here when it happens. They were non-believers. They didn't believe in you. They didn't believe in me. They did a policy insurance fraud and messy energy. Again with this policy. So this keeps saying they're imagining their own death and ending. Funeral and ending. An aunt related to you. Yeah, fail to realize that you're not the one to play with. They fail to realize you're not the one to play with, collective. Anyway, I'm done plucking. Yeah, this setup. They were trying to set you up. Since December, probably, since the winter, the cat's out of the bag and the genie's about to be put back in the bottle. Yeah, the mother of all ravens, supreme council. So there's been a meeting held. Yeah, you're going to get some good news. Trying to enslave your soul didn't work. In the reverse, a snitch. They was trying to snitch on you. Now somebody's feeling naked and afraid. A cousin related to you is running out of money because you're getting liberated. Yeah, they're getting cut off doing binding rituals. I just saw, yeah, someone's getting their hands put on them. So they're getting their hands put on them. Yeah, judicial system, they got problem with the judicial system because they're a fraud. They had a lot of unwanted opinions about you, collective. And they will do it alchemy. Present mother not related. They were ignorant. And now they're alone because of this. Another one bites the dust. They defeated. Endings. This constructive criticism they were doing to you. An ex-friend also involved. Yeah, searching for information in your dreams. They were doing dream magic too. And the Cinderella energy. They go into prison. They try to get you fired. And now they playing victim. Because they didn't come correcting your energy. Do be sorry. Somebody was trying to block my throat. Like I said, they in messy energy. They're in messy energy. And everything is out of control now. Them trying to swap, be soul. Like I said, they in messy energy. They're in messy energy. And everything is out of control now. Them trying to swap, be soul swappers. Divination in the reverse. They're a false prophet. They do pay for play. And let sleeping dogs lay. They doomed. Because you're a natural, collective. Your ancestors run deep. Okay, you could be another wild witch with ancestral magic. Okay, this person is dealing with childhood trauma. They thought they had the master key to break in doing this moon magic on you. And putting an insurance policy on you. And now they're getting bumps, boils, and lesions on their body. And they're in their feelings. Okay, because everybody loves a comeback story. You have a comeback story? Yeah, because you're loyal. Okay, and you're unbothered. A karmic couple attacked you out of spite. And now they're in a sticky situation. Trying to make negotiations. Being an Uncle Tom energy kissing ass was a bad investment. Doing this necromancy. And you lost all your power. You have no lives. And you got yourself tangled in a situation. And you cannot read the collective. Confirmation with the sirens. And I don't need to pull them all. That was the whole deck of me putting it back together again. Collective, they nervous because they couldn't take you. They were trying to take you, enslave you, and they couldn't because you're going to be wealthy. Here we go with this captcha. All right, I have to do the little captcha thing. But anyway, like I said, you're going to, wealthy, big money, first billionaire. These are 3 cards. These are cards that are not supposed to be in here. And the 3 money cards into some money, collective. And somebody was trying to take you. Kid, look, the letter U. I forgot to show you this. If somebody was trying to kidnap you. Look, it literally says kidnap you. They nervous. And the other card, I don't know where it's at. The music message, where it's at. Anyway, the music message. Oh, look, another one, fake. I didn't even see that in here. I didn't even see that. That was hiding behind one of the cars. Look, there's the other messages that I didn't see over here. Look. Trying to maintain their reputation. There's other messages here that I didn't see. They were stuck behind cards. Look, trying to maintain their reputation. What's another one? Someone just got ghosted and no one's responding to them. Paying for spell work and getting readings on you. What's the new message? Oh, look, this came out, living a double life. You're important. Damn, you have changed. You're not the same. You're important. Damn, you have changed. You're not the same. They lost the battle. I don't know where these messages come from, but they were there. The more they come for you, the more your protection expands. Thank the fool. So every time they come for you, the more your protection gets stronger. It says all death blows return tenfold. It says also guilty going down. Yeah, people keep attacking you because they believe you're weak. They believe you're going to cave in. And you're not. It says heal yourself, meditate, listen, connect with nature. Like I said, you're connected to the earth. Look at your earthangel. Someone is in serious bad health and hiding their illness. These are all new messages that were here. I didn't even know that there. I probably put some of them away and didn't put these away. These is new messages coming out before we end this. So yeah, man. Somebody is trying to kidnap you because they know that you're going to be wealthy. Trying to enslave you. Girl, boy, bye. Anyway. Collective, thank you for listening. If this resonates with your energy, please feel free to donate to me. All my information will be in my prior videos. And that's about it. I'm out of here, man. I'm out of here. Enjoy. Oh, and happy Mother's Day, because Mother's Day is coming. Happy Mother's Day to those mothers out there. Enjoy your day. Watch what you eat. Okay? Watch what you eat. Watch what you're eating. But yeah. Thank you. And oh, one more thing. If anybody's interested, I have a video that I have to create there, but so it could be up in there. But I created incense. I have an incense blend. Okay, if anybody's interested, this will banish out unwanted negativity and cleanse your energy. Okay, you don't need no charcoal disc for this. You scoop and you burn. Okay, scoop and burn. That's how easy it is. A very good mix. This has a lot. This has a lot. And I keep always adding more shit to it. So the mix and the blend is never the same. And it smells good. Okay. So you don't have to worry about a harsh smell. So if anybody's interested in an incense blend that will banish out unwanted negative energy and cleanse your energy, feel free to let me know. Okay, send the message. I will not message you. And you let me know. This is a pre-order. This is mine. I don't have anything to sell, but this is pre-order. Because I want to make stuff for people, because I know people have allergies. People might be allergic to certain things that I put in there, and even if it's lit and you have an allergy to whatever's being in there, it's still gonna affect you because it's being put in the smoke. So this is pre-order and pre-made per your liking and what you need it for. You need it for a cleansing, I make a cleansing one for you. You need it for protection. If you need all in one, like this is protect. You need it for a cleansing, I make a cleansing one for you. You need it for protection. If you need all in one, like this is protecting herbs and shit in here, and some people could be allergic to some of these things. So I'm very conscious of that when it comes to when I sell my things, my soaps, my lotions, or my oils, which I will have prepared soon, and I will have available. I'm gonna have this is available. This is pre-order, so I'm letting you know this have this is available. This is pre. Yeah. Also, again, like I said before, I still have a affiliate opportunity. If anybody wants to make a little bit of money selling my digital books that I have already shared on this platform, you can sell them as digital books and make a little bit of money if you're looking for a way to make money and to invest into a new venture. So that's also available for you there. Right now, currently, my Etsy shop is closed and shut down because I refuse to pay for a listing fee if I'm not making money off of it. So yeah, if anybody wants to order anything from me, it will be direct order directly from me. I do not have a website. Again, I refuse to pay for a website if I'm not making no money from it. So once I gain my clients and clientele, then I will create a website easy for you to shop from me. But right now, everything is going to be direct orders. Direct from me. Yeah. So you actually gotta message me and communicate with me so that you know you're getting the proper shit and you know you're communicating with the right person, and you're not getting scammed. Because anybody could create a website and duplicate a website and take money from a person, and we ain't doing that. Anybody want to order from me, you gotta order directly from me. So you can make sure that you're getting it from me and you're not getting it scammed. You're not getting scammed. Confirmation. Make sure that you're getting it from me and you're not getting it scammed. You're not getting scammed. Confirmation with the sirens. Because anybody could duplicate a website. Anybody could duplicate a website and steal from somebody. People duplicate people's websites and they publish that shit, and then there'll be a fake website out there, and then that person not making money because somebody duplicated their website, selling the same shit, same look, pretending to be them, and they making money. Confirmation with the sirens because she get louder. So right now I'm not doing that 2 on the clock as I say this, 222 and 145 as I say this. So like I said, anything right now, current timeline, anything that I offer for you, you have to purchase directly from me. You have to conversate with me. You have to talk to me directly until the meantime, until I build until I build up clientele. I'll build the website for you and to make shit easier for me. But right now, this is how we doing it. Because motherfuckers be slick. They think they slick out here. They think they slick. Anyway, collective, you already know, if you feel the need to sow a seed, don't hesitate to donate to me if this reading resonated with your energy. And if you are watching me with good heart and good intentions, you know you are blessed and protected. But if you watch me with any ill will or malintentions or evil eyes, go blind 144,000 times. Instantly, quickly, swiftly, you will feel the effects of all the hexes and the curses and the spells that you project. And if you are siphoning my energy or anybody else's energy from this reading, you will receive karma quick, fast, and in a hurry. Because you reap what you sow, for Bobby so low what you would have done to you or your family. Stop being a crusty, crabby, raggedy, and an Andy ass, miserable, bitter ass.